What was your reaction when you found out you were going to get the start tonight?
I was, definitely excited. I think in my mind, I think the first thing that I kind of thought to myself was, it's not going to be, not a lot's going to change. I knew that Geno was only going to play maybe 8 to 10 plays, and I was ready to go in early after that. So in my mind, just got to go in 8 to 10 plays earlier, and but it was definitely exciting, and it was fun. It was fun. It was great.
Have you gotten any work with like Garrett or AD or some of those guys that have been with the ones the whole time?
I threw with Garrett a little bit this offseason during the summer break, but yeah, I mean, not a ton, not a lot. Just when you try to get reps in practice with the guys you're going to be getting reps with in games. So just kind of how it is, and that's the life that I lived in college for the last 4 years, and that's how it is now. And man, at every opportunity I get, I want to make sure that Geno gets the reps with the guys that he needs and with the guys that he wants, and I just try to watch as much as I can and get the reps with the guy that I get. And but yeah.
What is it like throwing to Garrett? He had a pretty incredible catch on that third down.
Yeah, he did, man. It's it was no surprise. It was no surprise to see him make a play like that, and he's one of the most athletic, just best receivers I've ever seen in my life, and to see him make plays like that, and over the years, and again today in person, it's really fun, and it's fun to watch, and yeah, it's great.
What do you hope your coaching staff and coaches took from what you did on the field today?
Yeah, I think for me that although I'm a young player, I think that I'm poised, and I don't feel like I get really flustered from maybe big games and big moments and stuff like that, because I feel like I get a lot of peace, just from the Lord for one, and just in my peace in the Lord, and knowing that I'm supposed to be here, and that gives me a lot of peace. But then I think for two, just being able to maybe be in a really unique situation, a unique game, and put some drives together, that was fun. And I still made some mistakes out there, and being able to learn from those and respond from those quickly, and have my teammates kind of have my back whenever those did happen. That was good to see. Josh and Tip and Garrett and AD, man, and Brees, just the way that they kind of encouraged me pregame, in between drives, during the game, during drives. That filled me with a lot of confidence to be able to just continue to lead the drive, and maybe get another third down, and keep the drive going. Wish we could have scored a touchdown on the first one, but I think that meant a lot to me for sure.
You said you don't get flustered often. Was there nerves coming into this, knowing you were
starting?
I
maybe need to be careful when I say that. Obviously, there's big moments, but for me, I've always just loved football, and I've loved the game, and I get so excited, and everybody gets nerves, everybody gets butterflies, but for me, I just feel like I've always been really excited to play the game, and you train all year long, and you only get so many opportunities to really put the pads on, put the helmet on, and really go play. And for me, my whole life I've just been really excited on game days. I've never really been really nervous. I've just been really excited to be able to go play, and I feel like that maybe kind of counters the nerves sometimes, if that makes sense.
Was there a play, a throw, or any moment from this evening where you were like, here we go? Not necessarily an I made it moment, but just something that brought you to where you are today, or even settled you a little bit?
Yeah, I think that and just being here in general, I think that, the first time that really hit me was really when I got here in March or April, whenever that was. I don't even know when I got here. April, May. You start walking around and start seeing the shield, and you start seeing the logos, and you're like, all right, this is legit now. And then you kind of get to a day like this, and you're like, all right, now let's go play some football, and so, yeah.
What was the communication like with Frank in your ear, calling the plays?
Oh, it was great. It's pretty standard. Really just give me the play, and then we make a good play. Here we go. Good job. All right, here we go. Let's go. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever the play is, but smooth. Yeah, he's great at it. Obviously, he's had an incredible career doing it, and excited to have him.
Did you have family and friends here tonight?
Just my wife. I don't want to say just. My parents and my wife, yeah. But it was great. It was great to have them here and my parents be able to fly up, and the Jets having all the rookies' parents come up here, and that was really special. They were able to be here all week and stuff, so, yeah.
Oh, good.
What do you want to work on before the next game?
I'd say one of the things, just whenever we break the huddle, maybe getting to the line faster for me and not being so slow approaching. I feel like sometimes I get to the line and maybe have shift or motions and a check or something, and I feel like the clock was getting low on me. And I kind of need to speed that process up. And you can do as much as you want in practice, but it's different in games, and sometimes you get the play in late or we got a few different motions in and stuff like that. So I really need to be on top of that. And then just making sure that we're crisp and I'm seeing things. I thought we also had a shot on early in the drive, on the first drive, where I ended up scrambling out left, where maybe could have taken a shot with the post. And in this league, that you don't get very many opportunities to take shots. So when I have it, I need to make sure I take it. But I think those are two of the big ones, and then just really just try to keep drives going, and then be great in the red zone. I thought that we had two opportunities to throw the ball in the red zone down there, and I'd say that's another great thing that I need to work on and just really clean up and just take advantage of being down there.